Okay, so I've just been really thinking about the effect that your upbringing has on you. So your parents and the kind of upbringing you have for the first 7 or 8 years of your life. Let's call it the first 10 years actually. It's the first 10 years of your life. This sort of upbringing, how it can affect you. You know, it's easy to criticize people like homeless people, people with drugs, antisocial people. Yeah, those things are wrong, you know. Those things are not desirable ways to live your life. Being homeless or being on drugs or being antisocial. But I think what you have to realise is, and this is not excusing a bad behaviour or being antisocial, the upbringing that some people have is unbelievable. They have no love in their life, and that's massive. If you're a child, you're developing, you're finding out your sense of identity, really, who you are. And if you say you've got a mother who doesn't love you, who's shouting at you, you've got a father who's not even around, who's completely left the family home, or if he is around, he's physically abusive, he's punching your mum, or you're exposed to that environment, the worst of the worst. And there are people who have that upbringing. I'm glad that I didn't, you know. I had two parents who loved me. They weren't always good together, you know. It was quite dysfunctional in many ways, but it wasn't like, you know, like some people's upbringings are just unbelievable. And is it any surprise that their brains develop in a certain way? If you don't feel love off your parents, or your parents aren't even around, or you're dragged up through foster homes, and your foster parents are not good, you go from one foster home to another. Is it any surprise really that people grow up like they do, and they can't function? Life's hard for us all, you know. I've got issues myself, obviously, and I manage depression, or depression is something that's been a part of my life for quite a long time, on and off, you know, and that's just me. But so I can't imagine if I'd had a worse upbringing with violent parents, or you know, just it was a mum bringing me up. I had no father whatsoever, and that mum was bad as well, or I was dragged up. You know, I can't imagine how I'd be now. I could be on heroin, dead, a complete basket case. So my point is, yeah, it's massive. Your upbringing is massive. The first 10 years of your life, especially, you know. And I know you can have problems even if you have the perfect upbringing, you know, the so-called perfect upbringing with very, very, very stable parents who love each other, who are calm, who care about you, who read your books, who you know, do things with you. Even if you have the perfect upbringing, it's possible for your life to fall apart. It's possible to develop, you know, mental health problems, you know, schizophrenia or something. It's possible, but you've got a lot more chance of having big issues if your upbringing is not very good. If you've got very dysfunctional parents, not much love in your life, or none at all, and you feel, who cares about me in this world, you know. And some people have those kind of upbringings. So yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on that.